Ladies, you can tell it's the kiss I wanted. And now, Franklin, we're into the other section of the awards.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, usually we name persons, past students, to the school's honor roll. We are in the 72nd year of the founding of Homewood, and we are some 45 years into the technical era. We have 27 ladies and gentlemen on the school's past student honor roll. It's one female, Dr. Pansy Broomfield Burnkoff, who was our first head girl from that famous 1961 batch that entered Homewood. First time ladies were entering Homewood. And tonight we are going to recognize a number of past students who have held the name of Homewood very high and supported the Past Student Association and our alma mater. We have...
And frankly, we should mention that this year we have 19 nominations, and we had a distinguished panel comprising the awards committee, headed by none other than Mr. Sedley Webster, and also including Mr. Stan Hall, whom you've just seen, and my own co-MC here, Mr. Franklin Williams. These three gentlemen deliberated. I should mention too that they're all currently members of the honor roll that Franklin just spoke of. And these three gentlemen deliberated and identified and selected the persons to be awarded in two specific categories this evening. And the categories are
the Distinguished Award category and the Honor Roll category, which is the highest recognition to be awarded by the past student, to a past student.
And we're going to start by presenting awards to those distinguished past students who were selected by the committee. And before Franklin reads the short note on the first awardee, I'm going to invite to the podium to do us the honors of handing out this set of awards, Mrs. Maureen Hall, wife of Mr. Stan Hall, distinguished past student.
These awards are being, the Distinguished Past Student Award is presented to past students in recognition of outstanding contribution to the Homewood Past Students Association and by extension our alma mater, Homewood. And the first person in this category, we are going alphabetically. She hails from Trelawney, came into Homewood. I'm going to invite to the podium Joan Stewart Alexander. Joan, working career, she did a stint with Crown Life Insurance Company in the secretarial field. In the 80s, it was Broadway Distributors, the sales manager. In the 90s to the present, she's property manager of Smith and Stewart Distributors Limited, and we all know it as Crazy Jim. Joan has been a very quietly, along with the rest of her family, stalwart support to the Homewood Past Student Association and our alma mater, financially and otherwise.
Thank you, Joan. And the next awardee in this group hails from Mandeville. He attended Homewood between the years 1978 and 1982. I speak of Glendon Blake, whom I now invite to the stage. At Homewood, Glendon was a member of the DaCosta Cup team, which advanced to the quarterfinals in 1981 for the first time in the history of Homewood. He majored in mechanical engineering, graduating in 1992. After leaving Homewood, he went to work at the telephone company, a path taken by many a past student of Homewood. He relocated in 1985 to New York, where he continued his studies at New York Institute of Technology, Polytechnic University, New Jersey Institute of Technology, where he studied computer and electrical engineering. He has worked in a number of notable organizations in the field of telecommunications, and he's currently vice president at Citibank with the North American Information Technology Group. Glendon has been a very, very strong member of the team, of the Homewood Past Student Association team, and in particular the planning team for this week of homecoming events. He has been our technology provider, providing the teleconferencing facilities so that all the chapters have been able to have meetings over the past few months. This evening we are very pleased to highlight the contribution of Glendon Blake, and we now invite Mrs. Hall to make that presentation to him.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's from the class of 74?
76, I think.
No, 74.
Oh.
That famous class of 74.
You know,
she has been a very hard-working member of the Homewood Past Student Association. She tells us that she's a Christian and is a member of the Swallowfield Chapel, and I know that she takes her chapel work, etc., and her services and meetings very seriously. Sometimes she will give way to going to chapel before coming to planning committee or past student association meetings, and we see with her for that. She has spent a number of years in the life insurance industry. She's presently at Life of Jamaica, which is now Sagicor Life. She was a brilliant athlete, track and field athlete at Homewood during her time, and she still looks very athletic. She does not look her age. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to invite to the podium none other than Millicent B. Campbell.
Let's hear it for Millie.
Millie has held position in the local chapter in the days when we had one Jamaica chapter, one Past Student Association Jamaica chapter. She has held position in the Eastern chapter here in Kingston, and she has also held office in our international executive, which is the executive that controls all our chapters locally and overseas. And if you look in our booklet, you will see all the chapters we have. I think this award to Millicent tonight is befitting of none other than somebody, the type of work she does, the dedication, and she does it all very quietly, very quietly.
And not so quietly. Thank you, Millie. Mrs. Hall, we crave your indulgence too. We're going to keep you a while longer.
Really?
Yeah. We're making sure that you work for your supper tonight. Our next awardee, let's try and keep it moving along.